Yeah, you can be right there. Yes, and you can be comfortable with the microphone. Yeah, good, good. Um,
Do I look good? Do I need makeup?
dude, you look beautiful.
You,
Thank you so much for waiting. I'm sorry, that the our losing in New York City is kicking everybody's asses, including mine and the special guest, Doug Weiss on the bass. Woo! Yes, definitely. I'm going to interview him with some questions later, but we're going to play some music for you for sure. And yeah, Derek, you can make it everybody with this camera. Oh, be careful, so like Doug can be seen. Good. Okay. Good. Okay, I'm gonna see the comments for now. We'll get comfortable. I'm making tea right now. I'm gonna say hello to peeps. Yes, thank you so much for tuning in. I hope y'all are still around, even though I took forever to actually start. Yes, someone said birthday girl. Yes, my birthday's next week on Thursday.
Really? What's the date?
Pi Day.
Pi Day.
March 14th. That's my birthday. I'm going to be big old 35. Woohoo! Yes, I'm excited.
My wife's birthday is the next day.
Oh, really?
So you're a Pisces.
I am.
Yeah.
So 15th?
15th, yeah.
There are so many people who were born on March 15th. I don't know what the fuck it's
Who
about.
else? I don't know.
Ugana?
Oh, really?
Yeah. Greg Glassman's wife,
Uh-huh.
Denton Bowler's sister, and your wife,
What?
girlfriend.
Wife?
You got married too. Yeah, that's right.
I did.
Yeah, that's right. And congrats. Great. Okay. Doug has been playing at the Village Vanguard, historical Village Vanguard, for the whole week with Peter Bernstein. So maybe we'll play one of his tunes. Actually, I printed out one of the charts that I made.
Oh.
Yeah.
Which
So
one?
the really hard one. But anyway, I'm gonna go get the tea and chart. So here's Doug Weiss. He's gonna talk something about himself.
Well, hello everyone out there in the internet world, the world of cyber, and I'm not a bot. I'm me, and I'm going to ask myself a question. Why did you move to Germany, and and what did you hope to gain by doing so? And I'll just say that I lived in New York for 30 years. And I just kind of moved in with Peter Bernstein right after college.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we were roommates for a year, and then I moved out to Brooklyn, where I lived with a pianist by the name of Bill Carruthers, who's a really great, radically different kind of pianist. Yeah, you know him. And so we lived in Brooklyn for a while, and then I stayed in the New York area and had a family and just started playing gigs with people around town. And after a while, 30 years passed. And I kind of had a feeling that I wanted to sort of stretch my container, and I don't know exactly what that means or how to put that, but I just kind of had a feeling like, New York is great, and it's been so great to be back and see everybody at the Vanguard this week and play every night. It's on such a high level. It's really like, it's life affirming. But I also felt like, wow, like what else is there in the world, and how can I sort of kickstart my own like sort of creative process? Because I kind of felt like I was a little bit, I wasn't making things happen for myself. I was just kind of doing work for other people, which is great. I'm still primarily a sideman, but so I moved to Germany and I started a band of my own, and working on my first record at 58 years of age. It's not out yet, but it's in the can. It's been recorded and it's been mixed, and we're in the mastering stage, and it's going to be streaming and vinyl only. I don't think I'm going to print out CDs. Amazing. Because I'm going to do singles and playing the singles game with that. And I'm very excited about it. It's some music that I wrote actually also. So. And that's also something I never really did when I was here. I don't know why. I just didn't really happen. And just this different creative environment for sure. And of course, there's a love story involved, but that's a longer story, so we'll play instead.
Yeah,
we'll play the love story.
Amazing, great. Whoa, who knew that he was very good at on the microphone?
Hell yeah.
Someone asked, do you speak German?
A little bit. Ein bisschen. Ich kann ein bisschen Deutsch sprechen.
Okay.
I'm learning. Oh, this.
Yeah, so like I don't know. He told me that he changed the solo form. It's only one page I have.
Oh, okay. What's this? Oh, this is something else.
Yeah, something else.
Well, so what do you want to blow on? I mean, there is a
I
solo
don't know.
form. There is a solo form.
This is this. So like I sometimes make charts for Peter Bernstein, and I had this, and you guys played the other night, so it was like, oh.
Yeah. What he does is he kind of makes it. How would I describe it? It's like instead of 2 chords a bar, it's like stretched out.
Oh, that's right. It's longer. Right. Okay, so maybe we're not gonna play that, but let's play something that we know for now. So this, as you can tell, like all the time, this is very spontaneous, and we didn't plan anything. So I hope you're gonna. If you have any tunes that you would like to hear from us, please let us know. It's gonna be fun. Sit back and relax. We're gonna play. Do you play "Going with the Wind"?
I do.
Great. We're gonna play "Going with the Wind." Thank you.
And what key?
E flat is okay.
It is okay.
Do you want to tune? Do you want to tune?
That's a good idea, actually. Good point. That's why you. That's why you're you.
Yeah, that's my
Attention
Thank you very much. That was Gone with the Wind. I don't know why, but I really like that song. Like to, whenever I don't come up with any tunes, like I always say, can we play Gone with the Wind? Anyway, some people are tuning in from Europe, Netherlands. That's cool. I've never been.
I just started teaching in Maastricht, in the Netherlands.
Maastricht?
Maastricht, the Netherlands. There's a music school there, conservatory.
Yeah.
And they just hired me, so I'm just
new faculty in Maastricht.
Yeah, I'm like new, and just like I started in New York, like I'm like the temporary replacement of the part-time whatever.
Part-time teacher.
It's very new.
Very new. Okay, cool. So one thing I have to fix. Sorry. Do you want to talk again?
Do you want to talk again? Hi. What's happening, everyone? I was just saying that I just started teaching in Maastricht, the Netherlands, at the Conservatory of Music, and I'm teaching electric bass and acoustic bass. And that's something that I didn't really have for about the last 3 years. I've been kind of just freelance of the freelance. I haven't had a teaching position anywhere. So this is kind of breaking the ice in the European market, so to speak. And yeah, I really enjoy teaching. I like being around young people. It's always very exciting for me to just to see what people are, where their interests lie, and they bring I get a lot of juice out of it, I would say. Last night, actually at the Vanguard, Samara Joy McClendon came and sat in with us.
Oh, that's amazing.
Which is amazing. She's, I don't know if you know, but she's a Grammy-winning vocalist. I think she has 3 Grammys in her collection now. And she was a student at SUNY Purchase College, where I used to teach in White Plains.
She went to Purchase, no?
Yeah, she went to Purchase, and she was in my repertoire class. So I remember her before she knew any songs.
Wow,
and now she knows quite a few songs. So you know what she called? She called Yesterdays. And then she said, how about F sharp minor? 1, 2, ready, go. It was like, whoa, okay. It's like transpose situation. Keep going. This is the part. Yeah. Right? Yeah, we were all a little like, whoa. Couldn't it just be G minor?
I know, right? That part, I can't play my shit though,
Because you're talking like, D sharp half diminished, A sharp 7. We got it too. We had it together.
Yes.
We had it together, but we were good and warm. I mean, it was the second to last tune of the night. So
that's cool.
Yeah, that was really fun. Anyway, so
all right, let's play.
Shall we continue?
Someone requested "Voyage" by Kenny Barron.
Voyage by Kenny Barron.
Do you play that?
I have. It's been a minute, but let me have a sip of tea first.
Yeah, sip of tea. Sorry, the tea's like placed and really. Okay, thank you, Doug. Yes. If you're in New York City area, go to the Vanguard. Maybe it might be sold out already tonight, but I'm going to go. It was really great on Tuesday when I heard. Yes, we're going to play Kenny Barron's Voyage.
We are.
Yes, I'm going to force Doug to go through it. Yes, if you have any other requests, I saw Oatmeal. I'm not going to play Oatmeal tonight. Not tonight, today, but yes. It's my tune.
Oh, is it your tune?
Yeah, it's my tune. The fact that I don't like oatmeal.
You don't like oatmeal?
Yeah, then during the COVID, like I made fun of Jimmy and his sibling eating oatmeal all the time because they were staying too, and I was like, it's driving me crazy.
Does that include oatmeal cookies?
Oatmeal cookies are cool.
You can deal with that. Yeah.
I can deal with oatmeal cookies.
Oatmeal
I don't like the oatmeal.
Like you can deal with an oat in a product, like oat
I like oat milk too. The thing is, oat milk is cool. Oatmeal ain't good.
Oatmeal no good.
Anyway, we're not gonna play that. We're gonna play Voyage. Thank you. Yeah.
F minor, right?
Yeah. you very much. That was Voyage. I kind of wanted to play it slower, so like I try that. It's hard to play the melody right. Like when you play fast, you can kind of do bullshit. Slow, like it exposes, Okay, I'm gonna read the comments.
I like slow too.
I think it's nice.
It's nice to take a slow voyage sometimes.
Hey man, that's nice. Just a slow. Just take it.
Major. Like, it's like F minor, and you finally end up in E major.
Oh wow, I know, right? Kenny Barron's deep, indeed deep. Okay, cool.
He reminds me of.
Oh, someone requested Humpty Dumpty. I don't know if I can do that.
Sorry.
Sorry, but.
Love it, but.
Yeah. Okay.
If we only had that extra hour.
Extra hour when we might have prepared better, Okay, I think I'm just gonna go with some kind of different vibe. But in the meantime, if you have any questions, Doug, this is like a very casual Mickey's mood today. So like I'm gonna, we can ask him questions or we can play more tunes that you like, Well, we say no to certain tunes because we just can't play. But yeah.
I have a question for you.
You have a question for me?
Yeah.
What is the question?
I think the only time we ever played together was in a duo setting, also just like this.
That's true. That's the only time that we got to play at Hermana, right?
It was a couple years ago.
Yeah.
But my question is, did you ever get to go to Bradley's back in the day? Were you around in time to catch that? Or?
Okay, I don't know if you guys can hear what Doug is saying through the microphone and shit, but yes, you can use it actually.
Could, right?
Yeah, you can.
Turn it up like that.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, and if you shout and so he asked me if I have been to Bradley's. The answer is no. I was too late, I think. I moved here 12 years ago.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
when did it close?
Oh, probably 15 at least years ago. Yeah.
Okay.
It's a very sad day because that was a great room, and it used to be no cover. You could go hear a duo, and they would play piano-based duo for like 0 cover charge, and they played 4 sets, just like this.
Wow.
So that's no joke. I mean, I heard Kenny Barron and Rufus Reed there, duo. I heard Red Mitchell and Hank Jones.
Amazing.
And that was, I had to pay a cover for that one. The cover was $5 or something.
Well, very expensive.
Red Mitchell and Hank Jones, and I remember Red Mitchell playing like, I think he played Embraceable You, and he played like 3 choruses solo.
Wow.
Like on a ballad. He just kept going. It was like, whoa, wow. You can do that? Oh, all right.
I'm sure he made it interesting too, though, right? Like it wasn't like.
Yeah, it was engaging. I mean, it was really,
amazing.
It was a great gig because you really had to sort of pace yourself. You couldn't just come and blow out all your stuff in the first set and then, and then hope to survive the second. You had to really be ready to play the whole night, and people were like, people would hang, and musicians were always there. And it was like kind of after the last note rang out at any of the other clubs like Sweet Basil or Fat Tuesdays or the Village Gate or.
How late were they open? Like the hours wise, like
probably till like 3.
Wow, so they were doing late sets.
Yeah, the gig itself probably ended at 2, but then I think the doors were open, and then they closed the doors and members only.
Wow, situation. Nice. I like the sound of it.
Yeah, it was definitely a vibe. And now Spike has kind of recreated
Mesro, yeah.
With Mesro, and so that's another great establishment if you're ever in New York. Yeah,
I feel like it's rare to find a club that's like a duo based. I mean, Mesro's been like a lot of trios lately.
Yeah, he kind of started with the idea that it would be duos, but then then it just sort of was like, well, when they tried drums, they're like, well, it works.
Certain drummers.
Those drummers are like, can I get a gig too, man?
Yeah.
And it's fun. It's fun to play with drums, as you know. You're married to a drummer.
Yes, I'm married to a drummer who's out of town.
Set right here that I'm looking at with no cymbals on it and no drummer sitting there.
Yeah, that's right. There can play drums.
Yeah, get over there, man. The camera's cool. You just play quarter notes.
Yeah.
That's the secret.
Yeah, spangalang. You know. Tank-a-tan.
Not too loud.
Anyway, why don't we play Embraceable You?
Okay.
I think that's a great idea, and I'm gonna ask Doug to open up, and wherever, you want to play. Yeah, thank you so much.
That's wonderful. I'm going to play now 3 courses of solo bass. No.
crazy.
Isn't this crazy?
Yeah, thank you so much. That was embrace of you. I was ready for you to take 3 courses though.
Half.
Half is beautiful.
I like a half.
I love a good half course. Wow, so great. Okay, I see some Cole Porter request. And Lisa says, Lisa, thank you for tuning in. Lisa is Jimmy's mom. Tuning in today. She always tunes in. It's like very nice. Thank you, Lisa. And she says she can't hear anything you said. So next time you talk, I'm going to pass out the microphone, okay? Let's play one more, and then maybe I can ask some questions that I see. Someone says either Cole Porter, and someone says Nature Boy. I like Cole Porter.
Cole Porter, like what kind of Cole Porter?
What kind of Cole Porter?
Which Cole Porter are you talking about?
Yeah, which Cole Porter? The one that's rich guy who wrote a bunch of tunes, you know?
But maybe not Love for Sale, because we've been playing that a lot.
Yeah.
Save that for later.
Yeah, Love for Sale, like people play different changes too, so like
Right.
I prefer not. Okay, so I would list my favorite Cole Porter tunes.
Okay.
I like Just One of Those Things, Oh Through the Night, It's All Right With Me, what else? What's the name of that tune?
You'd Be So Easy to Love.
Easy to Love. I like that tune too.
Let's play that one.
You like that?
Yeah.
Cool.
I think I do.
Okay.
I said yes. I think I do like that one.
Perfect. Yes, this is great. We're going to play Easy to Love by Cole Porter. Thank you. There's a good verse, though. I'm trying to remember the verse.
Oh, play that verse.
Can't remember the verse. It's a really good verse.
Call Bill Charlotte.
What's that?
Can you play the? You just hum the verse to me.
I just have to remember it. Can't remember, though. So, just going to be the tune.
Okay.
What key is good?
That key is fine.
That key is great.
I like that.
nice. Thank you so much. That was, what is it again? No. You'd be
So
easy to love.
Easy to love.
Yeah, easy to love. Yes, thank you. I realized that you'd be so nice to come home to. It's Cole Porter, right?
Possibly.
It is Cole Porter, no? What do you think, Derek?
Can you Google it quickly?
Yes. Okay. Here's a little chatty time right now. I'm going to pass the microphone to Doug because I realize that my voice is much louder than his, so he needs more microphone than I do. So here we go. It is Cole Porter.
Ding, 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 ding.
Ding, 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 ding. Miki nailed it. Alrighty. Okay, cool. All right.
So what would you like to know?
What would I? No. I'm good. I'm shout
I'm
out.
pointing it to the computer.
That's really funny.
What would the computer like to know?
Yes.
That it doesn't already know. It knows everything, apparently. It's like,
Apparently, right?
it's listening.
Yes, it is listening.
AI is on the way.
AI is on their way.
But will AI be able to, like, as a bass player, how will AI work? Will it be like, oh, I think you're going to play that, like, that, I just feel that it's going to go to that, like, flat six diminished walk down thing the last time? Or is it just going to say, like, no, this is how the song goes, and these are the changes?
Wow.
Red Mitchell gave me some very good advice one time.
I don't know much about Red Mitchell. Can you tell us about that?
I can tell it. I can tell you about that. Yeah, I was lucky enough to have one lesson with him.
Amazing.
In Stockholm. I was there. I was on like sort of a youth. I was young. I was probably 20 or something. And I was traveling around Europe for the first time, and I was in Stockholm with my bass, and I looked up his phone number in the train station, and there he was.
Are you serious?
And I took out a kroner coin, and I called him. It was like 9 o'clock in the morning, and he said hello, and I said, explained to him that, who I was, and that I would like to, just say, would you like to have a coffee or something? He said, why don't you come over?
Oh.
So I went to his house, and I had my bass with me and my backpack, and he's like, oh, you're traveling musician, all right, vagabond, and so I brought my bass in, and he wanted to see my bass.
Okay, that's fun too.
And then he was like, would you like to play a little bit? And I said, sure. And he sat at the piano. He's a great pianist, actually, also. And he said, what do you want to play? And I said, well, I would like to play My Romance, because that was a song that I knew. And he said, well, what changes do you like? And I said, oh, just the changes will be fine, Red Mitchell. And he said, oh, no. And then he proceeded to play like 3 different variations of the first like 4 measures of the song.
Wow.
Like it can go like this, or it can go like that, or it can, it can go like 1, 4, 3, 6, or 1, 7, flat 7, 6. So he had different kind of, just explained to me that you have options, harmonically speaking. And he's like, you can have an opinion. You're allowed to have an opinion. And I always kind of felt like, well, my job is just to learn the changes, like learn the songs, like from the real book or whatever, because that must be correct because it's been printed and everything. And of course, it's not correct. It's not so correct. So he gave me just the idea that that bass players also can have. Well, that harmony, I just took it a step further. And like harmony is something we improvise with too. Right.
Yes.
Like Herbie and Ron and Tony, had their hands deep into the harmony of those songs that they were playing with Miles Davis, and they were reharmonizing on the go and in a very spontaneous and beautiful way. And then it became like an exercise also to reharm the standard, and I was like, don't harm the standard. Be careful when you reharm, you got to be careful because you don't want to cause harm to the tune.
Oh man, say that again.
Okay. What I will say is, if you're going to reharmonize a tune, you got to be careful because you don't want to harm the tune
really
in the process.
Is that your quote?
That is my quote, actually.
Yeah,
that's my quote.
That's
in fact, this was
quote.
the first time I ever said it quite like that, but it sounded pretty like.
I like it.
Pretty spot on. But I will say that also, like Pete, when Pete and I were roommates, I got a lot of my ideas about harmony from him because we would go to the Lincoln Center Library and get like photocopy old fake book, lead sheets, which had like, the very rudimentary.
Isn't it really the day one real book?
Yeah, exactly. Like the
like
ones
the
that
Steve Swallow did.
yeah, like the yeah, no, before Steve Swallow, like pre Steve Swallow, all that. Like we're talking like books that were written in like the 40s and stuff, so that people could do club dates, and they would have the song with the lyrics and chord changes. And like all written on one staff and like super like concise and like also not always totally correct, but more closely aligned with the actual like sheet music versions.
Right. That makes sense.
So and then we'd take those tunes home and Pete would sit at the piano and he'd be like, and we'd like think about it, like what's the best way to harmonize this musical moment right here, like this melody. Can it be this chord or this chord? And so we tried like all kinds of different stuff just to see like what. And so Pete's thing was all about his taste. He was developing his harmonic taste, and in the process my own. I mean, I hear it the way he hears it. A lot of times we don't have many disagreements about like.
That's good.
We never fight about chord changes.
That's good.
I mean, I defer because I work for him anyway. But
that's great.
But it's cool because he just kind of also. He's also like. I think he's open if something changes on the gig, if something happens between me and Sully or whatever, while he's playing on Love for Sale, he's gonna go with it. He's got enough like his ears are ready to like, and he trusts us. Yeah. So yeah, but like having an idea about how you want to harmonize a song, a lot of that has to do with like what the bass note is, right?
I mean, the bass player decides, no?
I kind of decide if it's.
Yeah. It's on you.
1 or 6. If it's happy or sad.
Yeah.
Can make it happy or sad.
Yeah.
That's the power that I wield.
Yeah.
So any computer questions?
Computer questions. I'm trying to see. I see some requests. Do you play Conception?
Oh yeah, sure.
Let's play Conception. I like that song.
That's a cool song because it's like it's all basically the melody's all in A major, but the tune's like right, isn't it? Well,
I have arrangement that I
actually
play it in D. That's really nice.
Oh, you do? Oh, really?
So like it's becomes like B flat,
Wow.
It's easier.
It's easier. Should we try it in your key, like the way you like to do it?
No, we can do it in D flat, but.
No, let's do it in your key. I want to play open strings.
Yeah, see, it's fun for bass player too.
Yeah, totally.
Okay. All right, thank you for the request. We're gonna play Conception, but give it up for all the emojis you got, and give it up for Doug Weiss, telling us about Rhett Mitchell and like all the. Opening up for the harmonies and stuff. But the bass player rules, I think. I think that's always the day, the number one rule. Bass player decides the chord changes. Because we can't really do much about it. All I can do is follow. Sometimes forcefully make you follow. But anyway.
Oh, that's not true.
Yeah.
No, it's a give and take. It's a give and take.
Give and take. All right. Give and it's a give and take.
We take information from each other and also...
Yeah.
From the other people in the band. Hey, we take information from whoever's soloing. I mean, if like sometimes you sense that a soloist would like for a pedal to occur, so you pedal and you rock the pedal, or sometimes they really want like a rocking two feel, or sometimes they want like sometimes like you're playing with Eric Alexander, he's gonna like insert some of his systems into the music, and you got to be ready to like hear that. You just listen for it, and so yeah. Okay.
Conception. And put it down there. You want to do it in D?
Sure.
Oh, that's fun.
Cross fingers.
Yeah.
I did yesterday's in F sharp, so I should do this.
Yeah, I think you can do it. This is much easier. 1, 2. Great request. Conception. That's written by George Shearing. And yeah, it's such a great song. That melody, I didn't play it. That's the correct melody. Yeah. That's so nice. It's so nice.
You know that the George Shearing record called it's called The Sound of Jazz or Jazz or something?
Sound of Jazz.
I think that's what it's called. It's a trio record he did with George Shearing. Made a great trio record with Israel Crosby on bass and Fernell Fournier on drums.
Okay.
Yeah, like it was towards the end of Israel's time in this mortal coil that we call
I can look it up.
Planet Earth. I think it's called Jazz.
Really?
George Shearing. It's really a cooking record. It's like it's the kind of record you put on. It's just perfect. Every note.
Is it called Jazz Moments?
Jazz Moments. It's called Jazz
Moments. Okay, tell us about it.
Well, when I heard this record, I was like, wow, this is like some perfect bass playing, you know. And I had already sort of been into Ahmad Jamal, so I was always already aware of Israel Crosby's, you know, impact and the way he played, note choice and just great sound and every, you know, you're hard pressed to find like one note on any record that he's on, one bass note that's like out of tune or like a sort of suspect choice. He's always just the right note at the right time and the great beat and everything. So and apparently the story goes that George Shearing was a big fan of Israel. Like heard him on this record from the 30s. It was a record with Benny Goodman and Gene Krupa, and it's called.
Dude, I didn't know that Israel
something
with Benny Goodman.
Yeah, it's like from the 30s, and he was like 16 or 17, 1935. Yeah, and it's so Shearing heard this, like there's a thing called Blues of Israel, which has a little bass solo intro, which is like boom doo ding dum 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 dum. It's that kind of thing. So he's already playing like very close to ding 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 ding. He's already like
already there.
He's already in the it's already in the zone. And 16-year-old Israel Crosby. And so anyway, so the story is that George Shearing heard him. George Shearing grew up in England, so he heard this record.
I didn't know that.
And he was gassed. He's like, "Wow, who's this? The bass player? Wow, so cool." So he finally got to play with him, like in the 50s.
Wow, that's
and Israel was in his trio for I think it was just only a couple of years before he passed away. And that record was one of his last, if not his last record date. It was one of his last.
Oh, I'll check it out.
But super burning, super killing man, so killing man.
Soul Killing Man.
Just for the jazz meme situation. Soul Killing Man. Yeah, I've learned a lot of songs. And they play, actually, believe it or not, they play in 9/4 time. They play in 7. They play, what is this thing called, Love in 7? Wow. It's très moderne, but then they blow in 4. The solos are
I like it.
4/4 time walking.
So my arrangement of the conception is in 7.
Oh, really?
Because the melody works in the clave so
it
well.
Does,
I mean,
sure
kind
does.
Of Jimmy's idea.
Uh-huh.
But like
bridge, you just go to like 11 over 7.
No, it's still in 7. Okay. I don't want to keep you too long, so give me that.
I have to work tonight, you know, and yeah.
Give me the microphone. Give me the microphone. We're gonna play one more tune for you. People said that they have been enjoying the workshop of this little casual setting of Miki's mood today. So thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you could hear Doug talking a little bit better after the microphone change. And I hope you guys enjoyed the music too. We're going to play one more tune. And someone requested A Night in Tunisia. Are you cool with that?
Sure.
I haven't played it in a long time, so that's kind of the reason why I was like, oh, I kind of want to play that.
You can do the break and like the little...
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Maybe no bass solo though. Just like...
Really?
Let's do a short version. I'll walk a solo on the bridge on the out head.
I like that. Oh, that's already decided.
Bebop style.
Bebop style.
2 minutes
Three,
and 30
yeah,
seconds.
exactly. 2 minutes,
All right,
30 seconds.
slide it.
Here we go. Thank you so much. you so much. Once again, please help me thank the incredible Doug Weiss for joining me today. Woo! Thank you. Yes, make some noise, Derek. Come on. Yes, it's only you. Give it up for Derek Lewis behind the scene. He's an up-and-coming young, excellent piano player who decided to study with me, crazy enough. But yes, much love, Derek. I'm so glad to have him back. But I'm gonna conclude this fun afternoon because he has to go to a gig. So if you have any more questions, reach out to him or reach out to me. So I'll tell him, ask him. Then maybe next time he comes over, we'll actually do a little podcast together and we can talk, That will be really fun. Yes.
Yeah, we can have some tea and discuss the state of affairs in the world. Shaz. Yeah, thank you so much, Miki. It was really a great pleasure. I knew I was coming to New York, and I reached out to her. I just said, hey, you want to do one of those Mickey's? Are you in the mood to do a Mickey's Mood with me? And she's like, well, there's no drums. I said, it's cool, I like drums, but it's also nice to play like this. And
always duo.
Yeah.
Somehow.
Duo. I mean, I'm always like kind of feeling the drums anyway. Like even if I'm not playing with the drummer, I'm like.
You played with the best drummers, still.
I do play with some good drummers. Yeah, there's definitely some of the best.
Man, the list is pretty good.
It's a good list. It's a good list. It's a good list. That's for sure. I'm lucky in that. Lucky with drummers.
Yeah.
And piano players today. So
great.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, everyone. Thanks for tuning in, and enjoy the rest of your Sunday.
Yes. All right, I didn't mention, but please don't forget to donate. Without your help, I cannot do what I do. So please feel free to even spread the words and watch more and donate if you can. Venmo, PayPal, or become my patron. Or you can subscribe my YouTube channel too now, I guess. I don't have anything on it though, so that's very fake. But anyway, thank you so much for your help, and I hope to see you soon. Thank you.